What do you all want to see the manager for? Could possibly be the issue. Fine, whatever. You can have it.
Oh.
A drama movie? Yeah. Rain Woman.
Ooh. Her.
Oh my god, what are these people complaining about? What do you want? Looking for a horror movie that'll make you pee your pants. Static haunting.
Oh.
Have a good piss. Welcome back, Noria.
Oh.
Electric frying pan. Oh, yep, and there you go. Workday. Done. One or two more. Need to rent a VHS player. Yes, you can. Here you go. Thank you for the money.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, checking more stuff. Right. Yeah, one or two more days, and I probably will get maxed out, and I can start, like, checking to make sure I've got everything I need tape-wise. Be, like, in perfect shape for any updates. How wrong is it that I kind of want to change one of my computers over to the new SteamOS? Not wrong at all. I think that makes a lot of sense. Like, if you're using it to game anyways, and just game, like, not stream, but just game, that makes all the sense in the world to me. Oh. Have plenty of 13 bodies for rental. As long as we have that for rental, I'm just going to put it up for sale. I need to swap video cards around to something AMD. Oh, that is... Yeah. I don't like AMD's video cards. I'm just weird like that. Hello, Fexy. Welcome in. Okay. Oh, you want cotton candy. Ooh. I'm sure that came through the microphone, and if it didn't, we had some very close lightning. That's why I said ooh there. I saw the flash of light. Holy crap. That was pretty amazing. We had some good lightning around here. Yeah, I can imagine that. Whew, that was good. We've had some pretty good thunder boomers the last couple days. There's one when I was picking up stuff at Sheets. I was walking out, and as I was getting in my car, I looked out in the distance, and I just saw, like, very bright, very near crackle of thunder come, like, just over the hill from where the Sheets is that I'm at. Like, it couldn't have been more than, like, a mile away. Yeah, Sheets. Oh, yeah. I am what you might call a Sheets freak. Is an increase of thunderstorms out there or isolated lightning strikes? Mostly thunderstorms, but little of both. That's actually a good question. I'm thinking about that. There have been more isolated lightning strikes, actually. I'm going to change my answer on that one. Like, there's been rain, but the rain here has not been big thunder boomers for the most part. It's just been like big thunder strikes. That Sheets hot dog combo is hard to beat. Oh, I don't get it nearly enough, and I get it a lot. It's so good. Okay, Draconic Park is repaired. Yeah, it's been a lot more lightning than thunder than rain. I don't know. It's wish there was more of this that happened. I like big thunder booms like that. They're pretty rad. We had plenty of the new hat. That's good. And Mega spent a lot of time in this game too. Yeah, Mega Science definitely did. Oh, there's another potential big boomer coming. Yep. Exactly. Well, what else? Anything else I need to do here? I've heard that if I don't redo this, that it won't actually be requested, so I'm going to just do that. Hasn't been a problem in the past, but apparently there's some new bug where popcorn won't get made unless you do that yourself manually. Let's replace these. Get our money from all the stuff we got to restock. Got some Conchazilla, some Moon BK. A couple Robocop sodas. Do you have any titles I'm particularly proud of? Oh, let me show you my favorite title, Fexy. Once I get the money out of these. 32 bucks. $42. 30. Pinball machine. Exactly what I hoped it would be. My favorite is Ahoy Smoke. It's a kid's movie. And yes, I do have it for rental. I will never get rid of it. There's also Sheriff Bomb, which I thought was pretty good. The Machines Want the Organ just tickled me for some reason. Egg at War was not one I found, but Sailor Sugar Plum found this and immediately was like, oh my god, it's Trace. And so I asked her, can I have the SKU for that? And put it up here. There's a couple of those. There's another one I thought was really funny back here. I mean, the big one is, Grip my wizard by the tip. But also, where was the repair one? One of the repair ones I'm really proud of, but I think it might have gotten broken. Oh, it probably did. There's another one here I like. Officer, let my beast go. I thought I had one that was like, oh, mister, please fix my toaster. And that must have broken before the repair update. Anything that was before the repair update, I tossed. Like, I'm not. Especially back before the storage shelves. Like, it was not worth holding on to, in my opinion. So, I didn't. Got a bunch of these we gotta sell still, so I'm going to... We're going to keep the sign here on increasing sales for clearance bins to just clear that out. Turn off the sign, close the door, end the commerce for the day. Oh yeah, nay, that one. Yes, dog in my mouth. Yes. Yes, that's horrifying. 739 bucks, pretty good day. Oh, I forgot to restock the toys. Whoops. Hakuna banana. Hakuna banana is here. It's time to move the hat over to this side. Thanks, lightning. And thunder. Really, it's more thunder's fault, but you know. But yeah, no, there's a porn film in this game called Dog in My Mouth. And I do not think Sailor liked that one very much. I can't imagine why. Whoop. It's a porn film, yes. Cat with her famous catchphrase, Vaporous! Vaporous! Oh no, its catchphrase is over here. It's party time! Not a very good catchphrase, but it's there. Oh, reserved. It shouldn't matter which one I reserve, but you know. Let's get all these picked up. Somebody start me! Lady! There we go. Yeah, another combi, why not? Go back here. Drop this off. One more. Gotta get the monkey movie in here. Monkey movie's in here, and we'll drop off 13 bodies in the bargain bin. A lot of selling off of those, which is a fine. But yeah, if you thought it was a sci-fi or drama, that's fair. But I got bad news for you. Observed? Okay. You broke my 13 bodies. Unbelievable. Okay, that. Let's grab this as well. I try to check in by genre to make it easier. Often haunting the mansion. Or 13 bodies. Until Toasta do us part. Gotta love it. Alright, let's get the adult films checked in. Or reserved. Me time with my cigarette. Okay, sure. Sexy stranger in the sauna. How big is my adult section? Well, the porn cave is, it's up there. I do not intend to ever cap this. Every time I buy some more porn from, you know, the guy, I'm just gonna bring it back here. I'm not gonna, like, worry. I'm just gonna make new shelves where I can. Oh yeah, you know, balloons, lights. That. Oh, hey, look, the phone. Phone's ringing. The waitress, monster of the sea? Oh, of course. I'd be happy to reserve that for you. Someone needs to clean that. It's never been used. I don't know why you would say that. It's never been used. It's just there for sitting down and relaxing. Having a good time. You know. As one does. Just saying. Each porn rental comes with a box of saran wrap. Oh, boy, I can't afford that. I can't afford that much saran wrap. They need to supply their own. BYOSW. Yeah, thank you, Nay. Right. Same brain. I'm pointing at you again. Why are we doing this all the time? Are there any dinosaur porns? Great question. Gargling sculptures bathwater. That's not really a dinosaur. Might have had some, but his tentacle is too big. Feel my kennel. That's getting a little on the nose. Double gargoyle action. Yeah, no, if there's dinosaur porn, it's been rented out for a while. Haven't seen it for quite some time. It's probably never coming back, let's be real. It's never gonna come back. Pimple face reserved, good. Wama. The gnome living on Mars. At some point, I really need to think about this whole situation. God, the phone. I didn't have to throw those down, but I chose to. Okay, Santa Claus, Stand and Treasure and Watch. Don't miss the gumball. Do it. Pimpleface, Headshot the Teddy Bear. Hey, yeah, Strongman's Last Heartbeat, a classic. And Rain Woman, also a classic. Westerns and 2 Seafies. Double Gargoyle, both Demona and Goliath? Yeah, I know. Cool. They're all restocked. A gargoyle sandwich. Everything else should be good to go. We've got clearance bin bonus set up. Before I get too carried away, though, I'm going to step away very quickly, use the restroom, and get myself a coffee. Then we'll do some commerce. So, hold tight. I'm just going to step away, leave you on the scene. You can watch the crowds walk around Hideo Kojima's Corn, Porn, and Beyond. Don't go anywhere. I'll be just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for your patience there. Need to get a coffee, and yeah, it was might have gotten slightly distracted by seeing I've got GDQ on my TV. Oh, that's what we almost forgot. I'm glad we stepped out here. We forgot Hakuna Banana is out on VHS today. We got to get that up and ready. Let's go get Hakuna Banana. There we go. Okay. You've always been. Hakuna Banana. Yeah, GDQ's going on. I was talking about that earlier. I've got mixed feelings, but I just was like staring at it for a second. I was like, it's cool. Okay, yeah, so the max discount is, as always, at 10 copies. So we buy 10 copies, but first I need to save in case I need to save scum. Because we want to get a holographic version. At least in one of these polls. We got a holographic. We're good. Okay, Hakuna Banana. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Banana. Till the end of our days. But this one goes in the collection. Next new release will start a brand new shelf. Ain't no passing craze, exactly. It means more bananas. Till the rest of your days. A jar full of spiders. I mean, what? Alright, Hakuna Banana. We got another kid movie. That's fine. The family movie of the year. The Circle of a Life with more bananas. Cool, cool, cool. The Repo Spider bottle is indeed a lot. It is unnerving. But also it's fun to joke about, yeah, we got this jar full of spiders. It is exactly what we thought it was. Okay, so again, we buy them in batches of 10. This is the most efficient way because then we sell this for 10 bucks. We save another 10 bucks. If I get any more holographics, they're going immediately into the clearance bin. Because that $1 extra per rental doesn't mean much to me, grand scheme of things. Whereas 37 bucks versus like whatever it would normally go for, pretty good. All right, one more poll. Here we go. And sell this for 10 bucks. Another holographic that will go up for sale. The one copy we're selling. For now. We will sell the rest later. Yeah, like 36 versus $15. Like, these sell for an extraordinary price. Even when they're old, new releases. But $36. That's just good money. Yeah, good collector's editions, sell them. I know there's some people out there who want to make their entire shelves nothing but holographic. I have a word for those people. Oh, I'm not sharing the word. I'm just saying I have a word for those people. Otherwise, it's time for commerce.
Ooh.
Commerce? 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 Commerce?
Wow.
Ooh.
You guys just opened? Yeah, we've only been in business for 11 months.
Hmm.
Oh, cool. Ahoy Tentacle is here. Cool. The Swimmer, our last guest. Here you go.
Oh.
Returning a VCR, even better.
Oh.
Throw that down there. I'll take this off your hands. Let's test it. Waitress, Monster of the Sea. You are not too late. Here you go.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh my god, what do you want? Reserve the hat. Cool, great. Here you go.
Ah.
Explosive, unmasked, broken. Unreal. I gotta repair that 13 bodies too at some point. What do you want? A new release movie? Wow, yes. The hat's out.
Wow.
I swear, these customers. Stands within 5 feet of the new releases. Do you have any new releases? Yes. Do you see the shelf that says new releases?
Oh.
No, I don't. Never come back. Good. Oh, you would have bought Hakuna Banana as well. Go to hell. You're gonna buy all that stuff. You had a late fee. Unreal.
Hmm.
Rats out, their hats out, indeed.
Hi.
Pimple Face. Did reserve that. Here you go.
Oh.
Hey.
Damn.
Hmm.
Not my fault y'all don't want to rent movies and actually understand there are fees for breaking them. Static Haunting, it sure is available. There you go.
Ooh.
A lot of angry customers today. See if we can actually put stuff back on the shelf without being harassed by a customer. For once. Firefighter and the Beggar. And the Golden Race Car. Cool. We got through an actual wave of urns. Amazing. You reserved snakeskin organ. You sure did. That's not a porn, just so you know. You should know that that is not a porn. Just don't be disappointed when you find out.
Oh. Hey.
Me time with my cigarette. Yes, you are a pervert.
Oh.
Hey everybody, this person is reserving some porn. I have every right to say that. I have every right to say that. Because they are. You know? They are. Yummy Uncle. Ooh, that's a name. Yummy Uncle. That is... That sure's a... Well then. Cashzilla. Also known as Godzilla to most places.
Hi.
Got a Western movie full of cowboys and shootouts for you? Yeah. It's called, Magician Showdown. Thanks for making my job easier in the returns department. Oh boy. Yep, Hell Hotel. Grave Robber's Cow Juice, very good one. The Chicken's Burning Point, aka how most people cook chicken. Mindless Keyboard, also known as me in chat rooms. Oh, well, he walked off. Alright, what can I do for you? Oh. Creeper's here.
Her.
Romance movies? Yeah, actually.
Ooh.
Literally the easiest job when I can just take something off the return rack and be like, yeah. Just watch this. Welcome back from your bathroom break. Want to rent a VHS player? You sure can. Oh, that's checked in. Cool.
Oh.
Just lost a customer? Good. Go away. I got plenty more customers where that came from. I do not need your business. Never did. Oh. Speaking of which. Change the sign over for future, because dang, that clearance bin got cleared out.
Hi.
Got a horror movie recommendation. Yeah. Hell Hotel.
Oh.
You'll love it.
Huh?
I always remember renting Genesis games from the video store like Ranger X, Bob, Zero Tolerance, General Chaos. Yeah. I never rented games like that from this store. I might have rented General Chaos once, but I don't think I did.
Oh.
But yeah, games like that. Bad video games. I definitely rented a bunch of those. Did I rent Bubsy? No. I owned Bubsy. Gladly, proudly owned Bubsy. Bubsy's a great game. Bubsy was a classic for the time. Bubsy 2, on the other hand, I rented that. And that's why I didn't buy it.
Her.
What do you want? VHS player? Yeah, no problem. I'll get you a VHS player.
Ooh.
But yeah, Bubsy 2, I mean, was more forgiving in some ways, but also was... They kind of, I felt like, played around with that too much. Like, we know you can now take more than one hit to die, so we're going to make things way harder for everything here. It's like, that really wasn't the direction you wanted to go with that. That was not the right move. You needed to make things the same difficulty. Or, like, very slightly harder. You know. Chose not to, and Boy, that didn't work out well. Dinosaurs for Hire. Oh, I remember that. That goes for 100 now? That's... God. There are so many of those games that's like... I do wonder what they go for. And at the same time, it's like... I do kind of regret not permanently borrowing one of my best friend's copies of Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo. Because I know damn well they lost it. I'm sure they lost it. It's probably, or it's in like a box somewhere gathering dust and mold, sort of thing. It is definitely not being sold off or taken care of. Oh, Princess Tomato. Yeah, I remember that from one of the Nintendo Power Guides talking about it. Okay. Adult is massive tub strikes again. You know, I'm getting that. Double swirl pumpkin. I'm getting that. I don't need any kids movies or action movies though, so just the 2 porn. All right, more porn for the porn cave. You do love to see it. Do I have any? No, just no big bundles of romance. Ew. Oh, right, replace and replenish other stuff. It's all restocked. A Japanese copy of Princess Tomato isn't, I mean... Yeah. There's a reason why I kind of emulate that stuff anymore, because I just... There's some stuff I want to own, let's be clear. But... God, just having a physical collection of a lot of that is just... It is a lot. I say that full well knowing I have bought copies of olden television games because I just want the boxes. A lot of the boxes that we used to have for television games got crushed due to storage and or floods stuff. And I don't have a working Intellivision, I don't think, either, because... Yeah, my very first Intellivision, the one that was really good, got broken by a jackass friend of my cousin's, who I beat very badly at Burger Time, and they proceeded to then rip a controller, essentially, out of its wired socket. God. Tower of Doom, I think I actually bought that recently. 1 second, I'm gonna go check. I don't know where it went. But I definitely bought what I thought was a copy of Tower of Doom from a local store because they didn't know the cost of it, so they just charged me like $10. Pretty sure. Or it was some price that was like ridiculous. It was like a no-brainer. I am getting this. It is coming home with me. It might have been 20, but even then, like 10, 20 bucks. It was a price where it's like, this is normal ownership price. I am on this. I think it was Tower of Doom. I'm pretty sure. I think I've got it packed up because I'm trying to pack my stuff up and sort it out better. Tower of Doom is very good. Tower of Doom, Treasure of Tarman, absolute classics. And to think I'd played neither of those in physical form when I was growing up with the Intellivision. I simply played them through emulation and realized, oh, wow, actually, I should have gotten these when I was a kid. I got a Steel Battalion set up in the box. Nice. I've only played Steel Battalion once in my life, and it was an amazing experience. It was one of those PAX setups where they had a whole room of nothing but Steel Battalion, and they like taught you how to play it, and then put you in a match. I went deathless in the match and won. Like, I was doing so well with controls. Like, the guy was like, hey, let me show you this. Just click this button. Just flip this switch. Okay, now your aim's unlocked. Just do you work with that. Lead your shots a little bit. It's going to be better for you. And it's like, thanks. And it sure was. I definitely had somebody I was sitting next to who was struggling with their controls. And I made sure to hunt them down mercilessly. I am that person. I am that person. Oh, I gotta repair these tapes. Yeah, I agree. Anybody who breaks into television, especially back in the day, death. Like, I never saw that kid again, but I assure you I will never forgive him. And that was like when I was like 5 years old, so it's been 37 years. Still will never forgive him. The Mister gives me enough to feel these old consoles be okay with letting go of some of them. Yeah, that's fair. And I think something that's got, like, better connections for modern TVs goes a long way. But yeah, streaming console repair would be pretty dang cool. Not something for me. I am not to be trusted with repairing anything. I have broken stuff worse trying to repair it. Multiple times. I've learned my lesson. Yeah, no worries, Noria. Welcome back. Everything repaired? Let's close the door. Yearly $900 in sales. Jesus Christ, that's a new PB. I destroyed my OG Genesis trying to recap it and lifted... Oh. Oh? It's Christmas in July. Hello, Santa. Have I been a good boy? Thank you. Oh, amazing. This is definitely a get-up. Oh. Santa, I'm just gonna put it out there. I think your texture mapping's kind of fucked. Santa, I think your texture mapping's a little fucked. I think that's supposed to be your collar, and oh boy, what's going on with those shorts, buddy? Oh, there's some seams there that are not properly mapped. Yeah, you need to go see a doctor. You're about to die. You just keep breaking things. Eventually, you learn to start breathe life back into them. I lost count of how many printers I murdered. Yeah, I've just never been in a point in my life where I can afford to keep murdering equipment and stuff. That was a bad time to pause when I was saying that. I've never been at a point in my life where I can just stop murdering. If you are a lawyer, you didn't hear anything. I have representation, it's cool. If you are a cop, get out. Oh, right, videos. Checking in videos. Right, we love videos.
You know, the police can't stop crime.
Agreed, they can't. Already somebody
Drugs.
broke a Hakuna banana. Drugs? I'm sorry, I don't want any, but thank you. Good coffee. My family never called the classic drama. My wizard never called less classic. There we go. Now we return all these Hakuna bananas. It's a lot of them. Just put poor Lord at the end. That's the problem. I'd have to say in a video game. I ain't doing nothing like that for no Lord. Alright, my hands are full of bananas. What do you want? Do I still have 13 bodies? You bet I do. Oh, you got the broken copy too. No problem. Happy to give that to you. I mean, what? Just finished. Oh, wow, you've already finished Lunar 2. Nice. GG. There's actually a game I started when I was chatting in Los's stream yesterday. I should find the name of it. I think it's got an interesting story too. My own name. Do I get to see what I've played recently? That I do. Yep. Oros. So one of those like gotcha games, I think like Zenless Zone Zero or something like that, has like some sort of computer hacking game or something that involves like dragging paths and like pivot anchor points to curve a line across like certain points without hitting other points, and like little puzzles like that. And it was based off a game called Oros. They basically lifted the idea straight from them rather than like buying it. And now everybody who plays this gotcha game, I think it's Triple Z, but I don't know for sure. Yeah. Now everybody plays that. It's like threatening the dev of the original game, saying like, hey, you're ripping off of Zenless Zone Zero. You're an absolute copycat, you scumbag. You know, why are you doing that, you know, to these legit devs? And it's like, he's saying, no, I came up with this years ago, before it was in their game. And it's a really cool, like, it's like $3 on Steam right now. But you know how it goes, Kitty, like, people don't get their story straight. They don't bother. They don't want to. But the dev like put his story out on Sky, and it was like compelling enough that I put it on my wish list and just had to grab it. It's like, yeah, it looks pretty cool. And it is pretty cool. It's actually a really fun game. And it's got like a no judgment hint system too, where it's like, if you're confused, it'll just show you the path you need to make. You don't lose achievements by doing that. It's just like, hey, make this line. This will get the puzzle solved for you. You can press a button to do that if you're like stumped. And the real challenge then is usually when you do that, making the line's actually the really hard part. I had to pick up a second 32X to make. God. Genesis link cables, my God. What an era. A product that maybe a couple dozen people used on the regular. At most. Thinking about like PlayStation link cables. I always wanted to be the cool kid who could bring people over to play Destruction Derby. I was never that kid. Banded on the naughty list. What a movie. But I never had a 32X. I just had a Genesis when it came to like the Sega side of things. Genesis and Dreamcast. And a Game Gear. But, you know. I have this scheme where I bring 4 OG Xbox and then work and we do some Halo 2. Hell yeah. I was in the right phase of video games where freshman year we had a LAN party of original Halo. Like wires running across a hall. A Doom. It was like 4 or 5 rooms we had cables running across, and we did it the 1 week that our, whatever the student is that's a snitch for the college, whatever they call that, I forget already. They weren't around, so we just did that, and like if somebody comes in and complains, we're going to say, hey, we need this for just a little bit, shut up. Yeah, resident assistant, yeah, RA, yep, thank you, Nay. Yeah, they were out of town, and we just did some Halo. Yeah, LAN parties. I did have some proper LAN parties with, like, Half-Life and Quake 3 Arena back in the day. Good time. Good times. Serious Sam, I never got people into that as much. That was rough to get a LAN going with that, as I recall. It just... it didn't cooperate very well. Which is kind of how it was back then. Some games were hit and miss. Like, the ones you knew were always good was like id Software. Old Reliable. Unreal Tournament, that was also, like, yeah. Extremely easy to set up games with Unreal Tournament. By comparison to everything else. I was never the best guy, but was really good at annoying the hell out of the best guy. Yeah, like, you just gotta pick your gimmick and run with it, I think, in those situations that any of us are in that situation anymore, but I was the flak cannon guy. Oh, we got ads in a minute. Or just like a couple seconds. If you don't have a subscription, Twitch Turbo, or an ad blocker. I'll see you in about 3 as I get this all checked in and set up. Unreal Tournament 2004. Oh. Yeah. I never got into that one as much, but it is solid. I need to repair something I did. Do some repairs. Perfect. Wonder how that tape got broken. Who can say? Who can say how it got broke? I mean, who can say? Okay. Just one movie in the clearance bin. Sidewalk sign is set to bring in customers. Set otherwise for everything. It is Christmas in July. So we're going to have a lot of rentals of these. Let's get some flyers and get ready for commerce.
Ah! Whoa!
Ooh.
I always hand out 5 flyers to start a day. Just helps. Get an early surge of customers, all that good stuff. What do you want? Giving my T-Rex for Christmas? Yeah, you got it.
Oh. Oh.
What do you want? Oh, you're returning something cool. Alright, what do you want? Voodoo Doll's Last Ride. No problem.
Ooh.
Let me please
Hey.
continue checking these. Got these people like a fish. I'm gonna gut these people like a fish one. 13 bodies reserved? Yeah, no problem. Here you go.
Ooh.
What do you want over here? What's your complaint? Why are you in the porn cave complaining? An old movie. In here? Yeah, absolutely. I love old movies. Extra large officer,
Ow.
please, you creep. Or can I get a copy of the iconic Trace Omelet Noodling? Pity, that's been out of print for ages. I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly what that guy said. I have a moderately cool story from Las Vegas. I brought the Nomad, oh my god, and a backup Mega SG. Continue my Lunar 2 playing. Youngest daughter was wanting to play something, so I put on Forgotten Worlds when we played through the game, giving her the strategies that my brothers and I had when we played it. Oh, wow. That rules. I gotta know some of the connections? Yeah, he comes every Tuesday and Thursday. It's, I think Friday. Yeah, sorry. Twitch Turbo, great question, Fexy. It kind of seems to be about the same amount for ads for us. I would say, like, my advice for Twitch Turbo is if you watch a lot of Twitch, like a lot, like, and you don't want ads for like anyone, and your ad blocker is not working for streams and that sort of stuff, I think it's a better value deal. Now, yeah, you're not giving as much directly to the streamer by doing that. Like, yeah, we get 250 on a normal sub, or something close to that, like somewhere between 210 250. But like ads per month these days, I'm getting anywhere from like $8 to $16. But I need to use Turbo myself. I use Turbo because it's the ad system in Twitch multiple times from multiple computers has like the rebuffering as soon as it comes out of the ad system back into the stream causes so much hitching for me. It's just I need to use it. I still sub to people, but it's kind of just an additive thing because Twitch is my main source of entertainment. I sub to more people than the cost of Turbo. Yeah, if you sub to a bunch of people, I would weigh on, like... It's hard. It's a kind of a judgment call, case by case. But you are not depriving them of ad dollars, I will say that.
Ooh.
Like, we get the ad money for Turbo. They're not lying about that.
Hi.
There's a lot they lie about. Not that. I have a romance movie. One sec. I do.
Oh.
If you reload hits with another ad, yeah, it's awful. I love Dorothy. Oh, that stinks, Noria. Yeah. It does happen, but that's still, yeah. That's obnoxious. New release? Yeah, there's plenty over here. Why didn't you look over in the new releases section?
Oh.
Yes. But yeah, I think it's just what works best for you. I was using Twitch Turbo before the Amazon Prime thing, and then Amazon Prime was a thing for a while. And then Amazon Prime removed the ad-free thing, and I switched back to Twitch Turbo. And it has immensely improved my ability to watch anything on Twitch so tremendously that I wouldn't be able to use the site without some sort of, like, Twitch Turbo-esque service.
Hey.
Like, if they forced me to watch ads... I would probably stop being on Twitch. I don't know why I paused on that, but I did.
Oh.
Ooh.
A bad movie? One sec. Gotta be one in here.
Ooh.
I knew there was one in there. It's holiday break, and that goes over here.
Her.
Bad adult film. Speaking my language here, buddy. You're not speaking my language. I do not watch adult films.
Oh.
The banjo. That's something's fantasy. Yeah, what do you want? VHS player? Yeah, no problem.
Whoa.
Easy peasy. Illusion, pimple face. No, there's more stuff back here that I can put away. Yeah, right here. Woman Upside Down. That's a weird comedy movie. sure won't. You're going to pay the money and you're not going to complain. Yeah, actually, I guess
Oh.
thinking in terms of like income from streaming, which I do not make a living off streaming. I do not intend to either. I want the stream to be cool and popular and people to like me. That's kind of my whole goal with this. But that said, it's kind of getting to a point right now with the way subs are that ad dollars are probably just as good for me in a lot of ways. Like, I know that's not 100% true, but it's definitely helping the number. At least last I checked. That might not be the case anymore. It really fluctuates based on how Twitch gets ad buys. But yeah, my sub numbers are pretty low these days. Something I probably could improve by getting some damn emotes. Which is not the intent of that whole discussion, by the way. It's just something I was thinking of as well. Your sub numbers are through the roof, Kitty. Kitty, you can't just say that on a stream. You can't just say that on a stream. It's one of those things I used to care a lot more about, and I want people to have a good time, you know? You did say it in the chat, but it also pops up right above me. So you did say it on stream. Don't act like it doesn't. It does, you know it does. You can't hide from the truth. Okay, cool. Everything was pretty well rented. You pay more attention to the action. I'm sure you do. I'm sure most people do. And I could always, you know, sneakily remove it, you know, just... Oh no, where'd it go? I read chat in chat. Unless I'm watching on a TV fair. I like having chat on screen just so people can see their comment come through. And like time, like, hey, if I want to go back and listen to something I thought I heard in chat, did I hear it? Based on what I saw in this chat window, and boom, you can use this as reference. Pretty cool. I think, at least. $14 in gumballs, 32 in maize, 28 in orcs, 47 in pinball. You know what else is pretty cool? What else is pretty cool, Kitty? I know this guy named Trace. I'm pretty glad I found him. That... I don't know. Somebody named Trace? Sounds like a weirdo. That probably likes, like, weird simulators about, like, supermarkets or something and can't stop playing him. I don't know. Unbelievable. Imagine that. Oh, my name is Trace. I went from sim racing and now I run a supermarket because I don't know how to drive. This is not a serious roast, for the record. He sure is a weirdo? Aw, thank you, Kitty. Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything I missed here. Cool. Let's see how the day went business-wise. $700, also a very good day. Anything like in the 600s and above is amazing. We just hit level cap, baby. Packaged concession shelf. Sell the surplus from your cotton candy and popcorn on a shelf. Well, that means it's got to go over here. I hear he likes Zoobilee Zoo, so he's obviously a distinguished person of immaculate taste. I grew up watching Zoobilee Zoo. What can I say? That's just the right age for me. It was a very interesting show. I was about to say cartoon, but it really wasn't a cartoon. It was a show. Okay, cursed thought just entered my head. Zoobilee Zoo was how the kids learned how to be tolerant of furries. And I know for a fact that's not true because of the era I grew up in, but that's how they should have learned. I've heard he may actually be... Bond? 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 I am not Horses Johnson. I don't know who told you that, but I am not Horses Johnson. Never have been, never will be. And the fact I'm getting a really aghast voice and talking boldly is definitely not an indication of guilt. Sent over a relevant thing. Okay. He's struggling not to win. How dare you, Nay? You made me walk right into that one. One sec. Oh, okay. Oh, I like this. I'm going to just read this verbatim, Kitty, because I think this is a very good comment from somebody's tweet from who knows when. I've reached the stage of my life where there's nobody left in my circle but top-notch weirdos, and honestly, the company is so good. A fucking men. That it's very real. I used to try to have a sensible friends group. I tried to be a normal friend. That has gone out the window over the years. I am the weirdo. And if people don't like it, well, in the immortal words of Jungle Jack Perry, if you don't like that, fuck you. I should make a jape of that. If you don't like it, fuck you. Okay, before I return any tapes, let's get that final equipment. Packaged concession shelf for 200 buckaroos. That is an easy purchase. Where do we put it? Right here? I think so. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna say. You're not gonna make me make it. Oh. You are. I have to make this before I put it up there. Okay. I see what you've done, devs. You've created endgame content. This is atrocious. I can't believe you've done this. the intent, I guess, is the end of the day. I can just put this all away in the concessions, which makes no sense because this is done fresh. Every time it's done fresh. Let's play ball. What do we got? Cotton candy, popcorn. That's it. Okay, cool. Please hold. Someone at the store gave me a really bad recommendation. I rented Sugar Rush Sheriff, and yeah, not great. That's all I want to say. I'm sorry to hear this. It will not happen again. That's Mel Brooks' excuse for the record. I definitely will do that again. I definitely will recommend that bad movie again. Okay, so it's just like extra income. That's cool. I can, like, resupply it whenever I need to. Yeah, I remember a day when I wanted to be cool and normal and stuff like that. And, oh boy, howdy. No. It's not for me. Trying to be normal or around normal people is just... it grates at you. Also, I'm really trying my hardest not to say this, but I'm going to say it anyways, because Nay did type it out. And around the stretch, it's War Omelette! Can't believe you did that. Can't believe you did that. Can't believe you did that. At the same time, I kind of can, though. I kind of can. There was a horse that won the Kentucky Derby called War Emblem, after all. Not that much of a stretch. Whoopsie-doo. Or Hakuna Banana. And Phone Home. The Surgeon in the Hat. What a classic. Does that need to be a quote? I mean, up to y'all. The quote system is there just as much for y'all to make me remember moments of regret against my will as it is for, you know, actual proper archival purposes. It's kind of like clips, you know? The more you do it, the more you quote, the more you clip, the more I'm going to look back at stuff and be like, what the hell was I doing? And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Because then I'll actually have memories of all this stuff. I will not remember it otherwise. Like that. I apparently said that at one point in time, and boy howdy, Huh. I don't even know what the context of that is. But yeah, case in point. That's why clipping stuff is so important for streamers. I don't think people realize or remember in some cases, because I think sometimes they do realize, they just don't let it click in the brain at the time. How much it helps for us to have, like, highlightable moments for things we said and did in chat. Or said and did on stream, you know? It probably was with Nicole and Bath. That seems very on absolutely on point with them. But yeah, it genuinely helps. And I'm being finicky here, but whatever. I want another Christmas movie in my return pile. Break-In, T-Rex for Christmas, Bearded Infection, The Starlit Tomb, more holiday break-in, The Skeleton Down the Chimney, that's just called Santa when he doesn't realize there's a fire going on. Boxes Light in the Snow, A Cozy Mammal Holiday, that's just called Christmas. That's called Christmas. Alright, cool. Pirate's time has come. It's true. His time has come. And here he comes. If it weren't for the fact that I try to rep for asexuality, I would use it as... I would make that a quote. I'm not a quote, but like a jape. I would make that an audio jape. That whole, my time has come. And here I come. However, I feel like just for the sake of, you know, being a little bit cozier for race people, probably shouldn't make that a regular thing. People could just pop off whenever, you know. Just maybe a bit much. Okay, extra large officer please has been extra large broken. Pop off whenever seems kind of the vibe with that line though. Yeah. 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 Dog away from death. That's a hell of a name. No, that's fine. Like, I walked right into that one. You know? Date night with my boat. Hell yeah. Oh, we gotta repair that freaking extra large officer, please. I'm so glad I'm just unscrewing the tape for this adult film that has been broken. Hello, James. Welcome in. It is indeed More Video Store. We have just hit the level cap, so I'm going to do probably another day or two of this. And we're only like 2.5 hours in. I might do a quick preview of the Elderly Victim Grocery Store. Where are we on the calendar? Oh yeah, like after this, there's going to be a legitimate dearth of anything until the run-up to the store anniversary, and I feel like this would be great to save for another update of the game. So another day or two. I don't know. Yeah, that seems good, because we just unlocked the ability to take extra popcorn and cotton candy and just place it here and sell it. So that's cool, I guess. Alright, Christmas in July continues... no. Commerce.
Wow.
Commerce.
Oh.
Commerce. Commerce.
Ooh.
Oh. Had a tape fall out. One sec, we're gonna hit the button.
Um,
After I attend to this lady.
oh.
Hakuna Banana, there you go.
Hey.
Okay, we just lost the one Christmas movie. There it goes, back on the shelf. Thank you for the VCR. I'll start testing it. Thank you for the VCR. I'm going to throw it on the floor. All right, here we continue.
Oh.
What do you want? Old Western movie. One sec. I got one in here. Is this old? That's comedy. There we go.
Oh.
Knew I had one in my hands. Oh, crap. My employee is in the bathroom. I better start the commerce going. Hurry it up, man. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Keep moving. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Okay, keep going, keep going. Great. Keep going. Pick it up. Yep, thank you. Keep going, keep going. Come on. Yep, I'm going ska. I'm skying your popcorn. Can you handle this? Nasty, these customers. They want food. Unreal. Unreal. What do you want? Reserved Hakuna Banana. Okay, great. Yeah, here you go.
Oh.
Dorothy. Dorothy. Hi. Hi. Anyways. Can't stick around because I have no internet and very limited data, but I wanted to say hi. Hey, Kageru. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please take care of yourself. I hope that improves because that sucks. I'm so sorry. Sorry that you stopped in right as I'm doting on a customer. Bad horror movie. Oh, I got you, fam.
Ooh.
So we're seeing. Oh yeah, no, I've been there.
Huh?
It is amazing just how much you lose not having an internet connection these days. It's dire. I hope that gets repaired quickly or fixed quickly, whatever the situation. Just like, yeah, that sucks.
Oh.
New release. Yeah, we got one over here. There, it's called the new release section. Have the hat.
Oh.
It's these days, I swear. Can't bother looking around a simple store. Yeah, it would be a good day if all the rental places hadn't shut down. Thanks to online Dorothy. Thanks to everybody deciding to go online. It reserved the demented doctor.
Oh.
Stalking? I don't know what you mean. I don't. What do you mean you want to rent 1 hour photo? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know why he would say something like door. Goodbye, Dorothy. The Cash and Santa's Cookies. Wow, what a movie. Anyways, I had blacked out there for a second. Wow. Anyways. Just gonna check in these tapes. Normal person checking in these tapes. Having a normal one. Checking in tapes. Yes, sirree. Putting gargling bathwater back on the shelf. Letting our shroom go. My banjo's back in town. I'm dripping on a cauldron. Da 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 da. What do you want? A VHS player? Hell yeah, you can have one. I'll give you a fresh one, no less.
Oh.
There you go. Give me cash. Thank you. Oh, fantastic. Now we got nothing but fantasy here. That's actually really good. I just picked up 10 fantasy movies to put away. What a good combo. Yeah. It's kind of messed up, the world we live in, and that probably the best place to rent a movie these days is your local library. I just realized I think I know what our thing we do after the video store is going to be. I just realized what it might be. We are probably going to hold off on the grocery store. Depends on... I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We'll see. Yeah, you damaged the movie.
Oh.
Let's just say I saw an opportunity appear in the background.
Oh.
Want to see the manager? What do you want? Yeah, you're paying. You break a tape, you pay. Don't get the break tapes for $3.
Her.
Smoke Corporation smiling. Gas mask at the zoo is, God, that's a good one. Want to rent a VHS player? I got you, fam. Be right back. This one's hot off the presses.
Ooh.
We're at $10,000 in this game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't even remember what these expansions cost, but I'm sure it was not that much. Which is exciting. A lot of rented Christmas movies. That's good. It's Saturday, so the porn guy's not in. Had a huge amount of customers. Great amount of business. It's midnight and we're still out the door. Out the door, I mean, just over this way. Ooh, an inventory. Need to make more cotton candy. And just like that, more cotton candy made. That is such an endgame practice. I like that. The idea of you've definitely unlocked all this stuff now. You can just do it over and over again. And just plop it in here. For extra money. I like that. I like that. That's cheeky. Oh, you want a VHS player? Yeah, I got you. Dang. Just like that. And yeah, for like popcorn, I can do this. Because we've got all the popcorn there. Add a bunch more popcorn. And boom. We got 32 popcorns and 9 cotton candies. I can add more cotton candy. Yeah, like otherwise I wouldn't be doing this at all. Like, why would I? I have my employee do this because I don't want to do this on the regular. At least not on the, like, the pressure of commerce, but you know, I can do this. Okay, we had one broken tape. Long live the The name of it is Long Live the Cassette. The cassette. It is broken. It is a broken cassette. You can't make this up, folks. Folks, you cannot make this up. Long live the cassette. The broken cassette. I mean, it's a different cassette, to be real, but I don't think that changes the irony here. Yeah, that looks good there. Let's restock all this stuff. Put Blinko back in stock. The cassette is dead. Long live the cassette. Exactly. Go. And see. $17 in candy. 38 on the arcade. 34 on that one. 32. Okay, pinball is losing its luster. Somebody's gonna have to wax the table, I guess. Yeah, it's a bummer. Here we go. All restocked up. We're at the level cap. Oh, that's cool. Let's admire our handiwork for a second. Then I'm going to grab all these sci-fi titles and put them in the bargain bin. I don't need all these extras. I don't want to empty these shelves because I don't need them for anything right now. But I might later. You never know. Yeah, we'll stick with that because I think the hat's about to lose its new release status. I don't want to have this be too overcrowded. And $700 day, pretty good. pretty good. And just like that, yep. Christmas in July is over. We're back to summer. We got returns to do. But otherwise, yep. Westerns are about to be rented out. We got a new release coming in like 5 days. And then the store anniversary in a week. Basically the reset point for this game. Because after this it pops back over to fall and everything repeats. Are there new releases beyond this point? I don't know. Probably. Will I eventually run out of new releases if I keep playing? Possibly. I don't know. Was I right about the hat no longer being a new release? Yes. Am I going to kick this down the road? No, we're gonna deal with this now. You need to be an adult. Not let future me figure this out. Let's see. Take these off the shelves. Gonna have to do some resorting here. This will be fine. Actually, we're gonna do some selling here. We got 3 tapes we gotta get rid of. What's some unfunny movie names? Our Sleepwalking's okay. Fishbowl Lost in Thoughts. One Too Many Teacher Jokes is great. The Underground Peasant. Pumpkin Unmasked. The Money Who Fell's okay. Broadcasting Grandpa's fine. The Office Book Party. These are all going away. Okay. And with that said, I might end up having to put some of those sci-fi films I was putting into the bargain bin. Might have to put them in the back again, because, yeah. I'm going to need the space to sell all these extra copies of the hat. There we go there, that's good. Well, let's check to be sure. Alright, Hakuna Banana. Got a bunch of these to return, so... Sure, the hat and all its returns are not far behind. God, why are you calling me with 9 tapes in my hand? Get right to you. I gotta put all these apes down. A glowing voodoo doll, okay. Yeah, no problem. Oh my god, I'm going to... Hello, I was at your store and the employee at the checkout gave me too much change. I think some bills were stuck together. How could that happen? I'm an honest person and would like to return the $40. Thank you. I'm filthy rich. Reserved, cool. 10 more copies of Hakuna Banana. Put on shelves. A lot of kids' movies coming back. And then the horror starts. Let's put these away while I got a chance. Swimming class my elf. Learning to skate with the Coach Dynamite. That's unnerving. Learn to skate with Coach Dynamite. Well, little Sally can't walk anymore on account of the dynamite. It's a real shame. It's just like, but really, why do you think Dynamite was actually going to be a good teacher in how to skate? Like, that's not how that works. You don't just give a kid Dynamite and say like, hey, learn to skate. Where did you like consult Google or something about this? Because this makes I don't get it. I don't get it. Hey, Alina, it is Dynamite. Reserved. Mindless keyboard. Again, that's how I am when I'm chatting. And 10 comedy films. Hat goes in bargain bin. Okay, we gotta get rid of 1, 2. Battle Royale for comedy movies is going to start happening here. And that's the last one? Okay, cool. So we have 3 movies I need to see if I want to get rid of others on the shelves to make space. Because we are full up here. Comedian Unmasked. Woman Upside Down. The Explosive Illusion. There we go. We'll trade that for Comedian Unmasked. Woman Upside Down seems weird, but... Cupcake in a Manhole. Mushroom... They're all good, I think. Loaf Clocked Out, yeah. Explosive Unmasked. Goofball Cookie, yeah. The One Dynamite Show. The One Enchanter Show, The Explosive Illusion, yeah, we'll sell these. Yeah, it does sound like a Timu Tom Hanks film. A lot of tapes to sell, but that's fine. I think that's fine. Get the Christmas checked in. Christmas Carol's Werewolf Edition, a classic. Kind of the best. The Red-Nosed Skeleton, also very good. Who doesn't love a red-nosed skeleton for the holidays in July? Medicine Impersonating Santa. Chris, yep. Perfect. 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 Amazing. David S. Pumpkins, indeed. He's here to scare the pants off of you. And much like any Saturday Night Live skit, now that it's taken off, it's going to be run to the ground any chance they get. Galactic Rebellion. Grandma's Dynamite Pie. There we go. The Bath Theater play, yep. My dinosaur never called. He sure didn't. And Pimple Face. There we go. What else we got here? Got some westerns. Got a fantasy. And we got 2 romances. Cool. I think we've done pretty well for ourselves here. All I need is my infection. That's a very good movie. All right. That said, we've gotten the store cleaned up. I think this is a great time to take a break. I'm going to step away. We have done a great job restocking and getting Video Kojima's Corn, Porn, and Beyond to max level. Now's a good time. If you need to get some water, stretch your legs, things like that, I would do it. Don't clock out like the love seat. But I'm going to see what I want to play next. There's 2 options. It might be supermarket, it might be something else. I'm going to check in on something during the break. But regardless, I'm going to play some music, step away, get myself some, I'm going to use the restroom again. I'm going to stretch my back out, things like that. But thank you for being here. If you are watching and somehow not following, consider a follow. It does help the stream out. And if you are following, hey, tell a friend. A cool friend. But otherwise, I will see you on the other side for something. We'll figure it out. I might tell you during the break. We'll see. But I'll be right back.
Drugs. Drugs.
私こう見えて結構人と比べて落ち込むこととかあるんですよ。
人と比べなきゃじゃあ落ち込まないんじゃない？
いやそうなんですけど、なんかたまになんだろう、なんかどうしても比べちゃって落ち込む時が何回かあって、なんかその時になんかどうすればメンタル回復できるのかなと思って。
比べなきゃいいんじゃない？
そうですね。
見なきゃいいじゃん。
ああ。
Drugs.
You know the police can't stop crime.
I'm arachnophobic. Please help me.
No.
Let's get this, Kevin. Oh, you fucked it, Kevin. You fucked it real quick there. You really fucked that one, Kevin. You wanna help me with this one? You have a microphone, do you? What? He fell over. He's falling down. He's dead.
Okay, thank you for your patience there. I need another minute to stretch out. The thing I was thinking we might pivot to instead fell through, looks like. So we're going to go over to Supermarket Together. We haven't played that in a while.
Drugs.
Not drugs. I didn't say drugs. 1 second. All right. Hey, hello. Hi. Let's yeah. I'm just going to get some music back up again, but we're going to go open Supermarket Together. I've been working on the supermarket that we'd started building months ago. I've continued to build it out a little bit. It is significantly improved since its initial where we left it off. Jinpu, if you'd like to join in, anybody who usually joins in is welcome to join in. It can manage itself, but also it's great when others want to manage as well. So let me just there. Okay. I'm gonna launch this. Oh, the drugs? Oh, there. Just conveniently said. Also, Lita, I hope your husband's doing all right. I'm sorry that he's dealing with neck and back issues.
Drugs.
Those are awful. Drugs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want any, but thank you. I just want some more coffee. Yeah, no worries. You are totally fine. There's no rush. Again, I've been very good with this store versus like the ones in the past. of making sure it can manage itself. Like, I got it to a point where there's very little I have to do other than, like, fix stuff when it breaks and order new stuff when I need to. I didn't, like, jump into Discord or anything, so that doesn't help matters. Let's do this just in case. Like, I'll be watching doodling totally fine. No worries whatsoever. Just in case, I'm going to pop into the Discord stuff. And that's also totally fine, James. No worries whatsoever. I got a lot of stuff I got to reset back up here, so bear with me. But I appreciate y'all being here. This is just kind of impromptu. I figured we might run out of stuff to do with Retro Rewind because I was literally one level away from finishing the level cap. And I could have kept building it up. I could have kept making money, but there's some big updates on the horizon for that game, including video game rental. And it's just like, I'll deal with that when that comes around. I think it'd be more fun to deal with it as it happens rather than be like, oh, I think this space should be for the video games, and I need to resort around my other genres. No, I don't. No, I don't. Can't believe I turn off the bossa nova. That was silly. All right. Better. My name's ZZZ now, then Star Rail, then can join. Fair enough, yeah. Let me see, do I have the scene still? I think I do. Do I? Is it here? Is this it? It is. Oh my gosh, there it is. I can even do the thing of, you know. I did take some stuff from my old layouts and plug them into this one, but, you know. Here we go. So, the real reason I'm getting back into this too is there's a new layout. I'll show you it briefly before we go into the actual grocery store. So I'm going to keep this one private, but then I'll do an open, like, friends only supermarket. But there's a plaza layout now. Loads, you'll see what I mean. Welcome to the plaza. Where's the store, you might ask? Great question. Right over here. This is the back entrance. I don't know why I bought that. Wait, I didn't buy that. Oh, I know what happened. Well, that's very kind of them to do. That was the bugged issue they had with their, one of their new devices, which is the logistics desk, which was there. Logistics desk will, in fact, be used to move money from one device to another. Or from one store to another. So you can take, once you like max out your classic grocery store layout, you can take it and start moving money over to other other layouts and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm blanking for some reason. But yeah, the DLC bar, problem art. This whole space here can be used for like an outdoor plaza you can build in. This is the fancy you paid $5 to get this stuff haha area now with the elephant. The bathrooms are sadly still gendered. But yeah. And then back here's the cat. There's another cat up there that you can get up to and try and pet. And the layout in general is kind of weird. It's an L-shaped supermarket. There's 2 storage areas. One small, one large. There's a manufacturing weird thing here and shipping. This is a very strange setup, and I'm excited eventually to get to it, but not for a while. I want to get my original layout maxed out, so we'll do that. Yeah, apparently the 3 genders are male, female, and elephant, and I don't know if I agree with that one. But, you know. Kudos for at least elephants, I guess. Alright, warm garbage is my supermarket. Let's open up to only friends. Difficulty 10, because we always do max difficulty when we're playing this stuff. Yeah, poltergeists don't exist, exactly. They're not real. They do not do anything, because they're not real. I could have played some Phasmo today, but I was just thinking, like, I don't really want to. We'll get our Phasmo jollies in the weeks ahead. Like, the week before Willow gets overhauled, we'll celebrate Willow by playing it nonstop. But this is the elderly victim. Here's this billboard again. Yeah, exactly. It's not that I wouldn't have fun playing Phasmo, but it would be annoying. I've overhauled the entire checkout area to have 4 counters, 2 of which can be manned by AI, and the other 2 for like people who want to like support or help in, and then they can always like disable a checkout, get the cashier I have set normally, you know, kick him out. I eventually want to get like signs here that are like, welcome into, you know, my market. Please shop this way, and like use my PNG tuber look. Then have another one here for like, thanks for shopping, get out. We have 6, not 16, but 6 seems to be pretty good. We might add more later. But yeah, the self-checkouts do get a lot of attention. The intent with this one is not to make a weird maze. Rather, it's to knock everything down to get the how is this still standing achievement, which means I'm going to have to get rid of all this, open these spaces up, open this space up, open this space up, and then on top of that, knock every single one of these pillars down, which costs like 4,000 a pop. Along with like all the other stuff around them. So it's going to cost some money, but we're going to get there, and then just have a gigantic open space supermarket that will be a lot more boring than the old one. But at the same time, actually might look normal. Might. I'm going to get the employees. Their priorities. Yeah, there we go. Classic Janine is restocking alongside Dan Stockley and Super Janine. Our security is Todd Broomley and Broom Tilly. Storage is Experiment 3 and Todd. And cashiers are Tony Francis Hawk and Balls. That's the starting lineup for you. And as you can see, Dan Stockley, Janine, Super Janine, Experiment 3, and Todd are all waiting for things to do. As is Broom Tilly and Todd Broomley. And of course, Tony Francis Hawk and Balls have taken their posts. No, you go further. No, you won't. You go to the far end. Thank you. You will. Alright. I am going to, for those who want to join in and have already been marked as like cool by me, I'm going to open up my Discord stuff. And I'm going to put this in Good Problems Private, the supermarket code. The impromptu supermarket code for tonight. And if you are able to, no pressure. I can run this on my own, but I want to show this off. I think it's fun. Okay, cool. Set the vibe. What the hell are you on about, Discord? I don't want to set the vibe. I want people to chat. Discord is being weird. Like, got a huge bar above the voice chat being like, set the vibe with an image. I don't want to set the vibe. I want people to chat when they want. That's all. But yeah. This is, of course, the elderly victim. So let's get ready to do some commerce. Have all the products I believe purchased in abundant supply. Yeah, it's looking good. All the prices should be set. Yeah, we are progressing down the snacks and sweets to eventually unlock the external accountant and the ability to persuade people to get into the store by using the fire extinguisher, which would be another great role for random people playing the game. One sec, I'm going to check something in Discord. I realize could have seen another potential opportunity. Nope, never mind. Okay, that was just somebody. I saw an unread message thing in a brand new Discord, and I was like, oh, does that mean that they're planning something? Potential opportunities in new games and new collabs coming down the road. But yeah, this store's got a good name. And I mean, it's had other names, like, you know, Peas and Tuna Big. But the classic name these days seems to be the elderly victim. We're all good to go. I'm going to grab a toolbox, because I'm going to need it very soon here. I'm going to check. Got enough air conditioners. Cool. Cameras are decently set right now. Yeah, we're good. For now, at least. Doing security, managing the store. It's kind of just ramshackle right now, how we've put stuff together. I've kind of slapped all this stuff down the aisles. Put the pallets in the back. Moved some freezers back here because I ran out of space trying to build this out. But in time, we're going to make proper aisles for everything so that there's like actual store sections. Like it looks like an actual freaking grocery store by the end. I'm excited for that. It's a good time. There's this thing they added recently in the game. This removes waste or something. I'm going to move that to the front eventually. Along with this, the compactor, because if I can move it like right outside the door here, it's It's a quick run to either this when I convert that to a recycling bin, or over here, which is what I'm currently doing. I know, right? It's not a weird snake layout or anything. It's going to be an actual grocery store, in all likelihood. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll turn it into like a Pac-Man maze. I don't know. I could do that too. We might do that. But we'd have to knock down like all these pillars first. As you can see, the cashiers are doing nothing because everybody's using self-checkout. Oh, somebody's actually not. Amazing. As you can see, the hard work of Balls is paying off. He is checking everybody out super fast. I'm going to attend this register. Because nothing's broken yet. Never mind. I just heard something break. Never mind, nothing's broken. Yeah, good job. Time to take the Oombas to task. That's right, buddy. You didn't get to it in time. You didn't get to it in time.
Ooh, I got the can first, you little dingus.
That's right. Go back home in disappointment. That's what you deserve. I just had to say... What? What did I say? Oh. Oh, now this is broken. It's okay. That will be handled by our security experts. So someone was shoplifting. I try to help the security clean that stuff up. Yeah, nothing's broken yet. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, you're at the cash register. I didn't remember I had all open. Got some zesty people today. Alright, got him at least. Can't believe we have somebody just dropping cans. Make sure the meat and produce look fresh before putting it back on the shelves after rotten. No. No. I don't even bother to do that. That's too much effort. You get what you get at the elderly victim. That's the brand assurance I'm giving you. Here's something broken. It's another self-checkout. Yeah, chalk and dye, exactly. Which we already put in anyways by default. Like, that's not anything new. I mean, you know, we gotta keep up with Walmart. It's not rotten just because it's 3 weeks past the use-by date. Trust us, it's just a special. Exactly. You're not gonna get sick eating that. I mean, if you do, it's not our fault, but you know, you're not gonna get sick eating that, probably. Hey, nothing broken yet? Hello, miss. Did you find everything you needed? No? Okay, great. Nice weather out there, isn't it? I don't know. Okay, anyways, give me money. Thank you, get out. Hey, nothing bad going on here. This is great. I should order more product just to be safe. Let's go through. Double check, see what's been depleted. of stuff during the Commerce Day, you know? Perfect. Produce runs out super fast every time, all the time. Just the way of things. There we go. Everything's ordered back up, and once again, a self-checkout's broken. What a surprise. Yeah, if you are not hardy enough, yeah, just, you know, not our fault if you get sick. Oh, what's that sound? I think that must have been the recycler. Damn. Alright, let's take these pallets out. Grab one of these, help stock. Take some load off my employees. Green box. Okay. Oh, I hear a broken thing, I think. I do. Okay. One of the freezers is broken. Run over and deal with that. Yep, that's broken, alright. Alright, good as new. Oh, I haven't brought in all these things yet? Damn. Can't believe I gotta do all the work myself. Unbelievable. Music is your life, huh? Okay. That's weird. Yeah. Having the compactor in the back is funny, but for efficiency's sake, we are going to move it forward as soon as I start expanding storage, which I've not really done. But at some point I should. Looks like the lines are moving very well. That's exciting, actually. Oh. Speaking of compactor, it's broken. They broke it. Take a sip of my coffee while we're fixing this thing. Perfect. More pallets to recycle. I kind of wish there was like a more hardcore version of a game like this, where you had like shopping carts to deal with and manage, and more accurate ways of like getting supplies on the shelves and things like that. I don't know. Kind of a more sicko-brained supermarket sim. I understand why there isn't one, because that would take a lot of effort to make that work, and it's just easier to do it the way that all these games do it. But still. Is it time for Daddy? I don't think it is, but, you know, I mean... Daddy Bezos is not around. Yeah, Oh, crap. I hear a broken freezer. Alright, everybody get out of the way. I'm fixing it. Cool. Let's buy... I don't need to put that down to buy stuff. So anything that's like nothing in storage or in boxes means we're probably going to run out soon, so I need to buy more. So that's kind of the process of doing this is just look for double zeros. And usually that means, not always, but usually that means it's time to restock. You do have to be mindful when like humans are picking up boxes because sometimes it can say 00 and it's just somebody's running with a box and they're not an NPC. Yeah, nice restocking. Let's put these pots. Let's put all this pot in the pack. Yeah, we're stocking more pot. Somebody's robbing the store. 2 people are robbing the store. What the hell? I need to go out there and help. What the hell's going on up here? Not drugs, no. God, are you gonna let her get away with that? Better not.
Drugs?
No, not drugs. Beating this woman until she... You let her rob this store. Are you freaking kidding me? What happened there? Oh, we're pretty backed up, that's why. Okay, well. That's fun. I'll let y'all do that. I'll put the tool over here. Well, I'm gonna fix that thing first. Then I'll... Ah, y'all are fine now. Ow. So we did get robbed for a little bit of stuff there, and that is deeply unfortunate. But it does happen. It's like probably the second or third time it's happened. 2 robberies immediately in a row does kind of lead to that. Yeah, magically the ice is gone from the floor. Exactly. It's real easy. Just run a wrench across something in the thing and then everything goes away.
Now the face in the eyes of the champion.
Oh, nice. I agree. Alright. I think everything's repaired again. Cashiers are moving at a decent clip. Security, I think, is just too low level right now to properly smack everyone out. Yeah. 21 and Room Tilly is brand new, so she probably didn't do much. Yeah, right. We need to order more product. What we got? Sodas are low. Need more Chessy Pez. Urgent, yep. Maxi cones. Quazubs. Mint. Swear to God, I'm gonna beat the hell out of you.
What?
What? Not you, Bond. Unless, are you gonna rob the store? Because I will beat the hell out of you then. I'll do it. How you doing, Bond?
Good.
The store has been rightly chaotic at times. But I've been doing better about, like, trying to help the stockers and the storage people by, like, just running stuff right to the shelves, because it's not like a disaster like the last one where I was trying to organize stuff weirdly. It's just, like, you know the section, you know where things are. Typically. Grace is trying to help the stalkers, according to CC. Are they helping me with Dorothy? Because if they are, you know, just Just saying, could they let me know what her likes are? I'm just curious. Stealing this hour? Kick that person's ass. This is abuse? No, this is abuse. Yeah, this is what abuse looks like. Anyways. Yeah, Supermarket Spexy, welcome in. Or welcome back, rather. Alright, yeah, time to see how much progress they've made stocking. Good elote, nice. Yeah, if you don't sweep them enough, you don't get all the goodies to drop out, exactly. And I think the higher level the security is, not only the faster are they to get back to them, but the more they can probably knock out per swing. That's my guess, at least.
Need some more cola.
Okay, I'll check that in a minute.
I believe also the plain soda.
Oh yeah, I see the cases need more. Grabbing those now. Everything else should be either getting stocked up or sitting out there.
Yeah, I just did the cola.
Oh, sweet.
That's why I knew it needed more.
Okay, gotcha. Heck yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, how did I like Mecha Chameleon? Mecha Chameleon's interesting. It's, I had fun. It is definitely a game that is, you know, I think what I said earlier is really probably the best way I can put my feelings into it. It is what you make out of it. Like, you really need to play to meet, like, your, the people you're playing with. Like, if you want to try hard and hide in a tiny corner and paint yourself a dark shadow, you'll probably win all the time. But you also probably won't get any, like, thumbs up or any eliminations because, you know, you're sitting in a corner and it's painted as a dark shadow. And if that's what you want to do, great, you know? And you can play that way. But also consider maybe just having fun doing audacious stuff as well. Like, one of the things I did when I was playing with Futon and Katie is there was this one map, and I'm just retelling the story from earlier, that had a sign that said Flora and Fauna. And I just draped myself over the second F, and said Flora and Sauna. Yeah, or consider being a horse queen. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with being a random horse queen. Like, I think the silliness in just that, or like me putting a quarter attachment onto a billiards table and pretending to be that. Stuff like that, just the more creative ways that you're probably going to get caught doing, but are going to make your friends laugh, is probably the most fun you're going to have playing that game. And, or just the ones where they may not see you, but once they see you, it's not like, oh, you were just in a dark tunnel? Oh, that's no fun. Or it's just like, no, you painted yourself like a freaking Picasso against this wall. They're going to be amused. Or there's one that Nicole did on her stream, but I am not going to talk about it or mention it until I try it myself and see if it works for me, because it is maybe the greatest play I've seen in that game. And I say the greatest play, she did not win. She lost. She was found at the end. But it was still a masterwork. But yeah, it's just whatever you make of it. And yeah, if you see anything that's like out of alignment, feel free to move it. I kind of did what I could. And same with cameras, you already know. I trust you with all that. Yeah, no, Mecha Chameleon, really cool. It is a game that definitely I don't have artistic talents for, so I kind of have to lean into the I'm just doing something ridiculous and stupid.
Yeah, pretty much the only experience I have from that is watching a few VTuber clips, particularly Hololive. But
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a neat game. It's definitely the smartest thing they did is like build in workshop support. Because like that has given that game so many legs. That's probably worth a good 10 of the 15 million they sold. Yeah, I also cannot draw for a hill of beans, but like, and I think there's a couple tools they need to like add to make it easier. Like, I would like some sort of smoothing tool to make it look like I'm like a bad low res texture. But you really don't need to know how to draw. If you know how to like draw a somewhat straight line, like, okay, it's not really that straight, it's kind of actually off filter by 10 degrees multiple times, you're good enough. You just really need to know how to do a fully paint a character and use the controls to do that, and you're good. You can draw an elephant? Perfect. You know what? That will get you somewhere. What you need to do is need to draw yourself in the road, arms wide open, and then put an elephant on your torso, and you will never be found. This is obviously a lie, but you will get a bunch of thumbs up. Which to me is like, that's kind of now my goal, is I want to get more thumbs up than anything. I want my friends to look at stuff I'm doing and saying, that is so stupid. I love it. Because I don't care if I win at the end of the day. If I can make everybody laugh. And no one wants to address the elephant in the room. The elephant being Fexy. I can draw a snake who's eating an elephant. Fair. But yeah, I think it's really... It's kind of like how Fortnite was for a while, where it's kind of... They didn't really care if you won or lost because they had so many side missions and cool things you could do. It's kind of along those lines. And I don't ever want it to get competitive to where somebody's legitimately trying to win all the time. Like, that is not what that game should be. And for what it is, I don't think it has like extraordinary long legs, but I think it will always be a game that people go back to play a little bit of. I fully can see it being like, as some people had Gartic Phone over the years that they played for fun, or something that's drawing like that, they can just as much boot up Mecha Chameleon for like every few weeks to play with their friends and stuff like that, and it'll be good. So yeah, I guess this is my way of saying it's a solid 8 out of 10 game. Maybe even 7 out of 10, but like the good 7 out of 10, not like the IGN 7 out of 10.
The everything is a 7 out of 10?
Yeah, the everything is 7 out of 10. Yeah, no, the 7 out of 10 of like, no, this is above average good.
Yeah, I need to play it. I haven't yet.
Yeah, it is definitely something where I think there's going to be opportunities to play it. Although, I was not joking about, like, I was seriously expecting the possibility where I was going to get to the end of the year and, like, nobody had invited me to their games yet. And I would have to do a sad play with myself swapping between computers frantically. But yeah, I think there's going to be moments where we can get groups together to play. I don't know how big the lobbies get. I know they can get at least to the size of 10 players. I've heard they can get larger than that even. But I don't know if that's true or if I've made that up in my head. yeah, creative weirdness, exactly. It's really good for that. And I'd love to get full lobbies for that sort of thing together. Oh, shoot. There we go. Like, I kid you not, Fexy, like, Los and community getting into that would be hilarious. Especially given you've got, like, a couple artist types in that crowd, and a couple people who are absolutely not artists. In fact, maybe negative artists. I could see that being a rousing time with that whole crew. Hell yeah. And I should also say, this is... I have said all this, and I have played exactly one session. One, like, 3 to 4 hour session. So... But, like, the same people I know who would, I think, agree with me on this whole view of put, like, 50 hours into that game, so... Like, Jimpu, I know you're probably on your couch and stuff, and it'd be hard to ask you to type and things like that, but... Have you played Mecha Chameleon? Because I feel like you'd be really good at fucking with people in that game. Like, I think the more artistic talent you have, the more you can go both, like, really talented and really audacious. And I think having a few of those in the groups are hilarious. Like, have the entire spectrum. Terrible artists to great artists. Haven't played yet? Noted, nodding my head, keeping this in mind, tapping my forehead.
Yeah, Repo's probably still the better thing for a while on Fridays, but or maybe even this, but
Yeah.
it would be nice to do Mecha Chameleon once.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it will never be a regular Friday thing for me, because, like, you really do need a full crowd. Like, we had, like, 6 or 7 people the first time I played, and I think even that was kind of a low number. Like, you kind of need to get as close to 10 as you get. And... or at least, you know... you really have to know what maps are small maps if you're going to get less than that. And...
right.
I am utterly clueless in that regard. Oh, being a hunter is great, yeah. Like, and there's like 2 stats in the game that are above everybody's head. The number of thumbs up they got, and the number of times they found somebody and shot them. And both of those are stats worth wanting to raise. You want to be the letter C? Hell yeah. You can. But yeah, there's different ways to get to see everybody's art. There's also like a mode that I've seen people playing that's really good, especially for large groups where you don't want to just like wait around for somebody to find you. It's called Double, where everybody hides. You can't see how people are hiding, but everybody picks their hiding spot, does the drawing and stuff like that. And then everybody is a hunter. And the point is to find everybody you can, or as many people as you can, in the time limit. And I think that's a pretty good mode. I've not played it. I've only played the zombie mode, which is pretty typical for that kind of game.
Yeah, it's basically prop hunt, but
Yeah, exactly. I did see somebody in the group I was playing with suggest the idea that there needs to be like a mode where you can pick a prop in the world and just become an untextured version of it. But at the same time, I kind of think that might ruin some of the other. But it'd be cool to have like a mode where it could be like just something completely untextured and you have to paint it over and limit what you could actually become in that regard.
that's kind of why they give you poses, though, is to try to mimic.
Yeah, they need a few different poses, I think, and that's really, I think, maybe the crux of it. There's a couple of the lying down poses that I feel like there's two that everybody uses, and they just made a couple of varieties on it. They could have people try some real audacious, silly stuff. But again, I've played 3 to 4 hours. I don't think I have room to fully speak on this. And also, yeah, Jinpu in that regard, I just remembered this. There is an answer check at the end of every game where you get like a minute to look at everybody's positions and what they were. So even if you are hiding, you can see what everybody was and like give them thumbs up at the end. Because yeah, answer check, everybody's like models flashing, and then you get close, you can see what they were. Yeah, there's like I want to say like 18 different positions you can be in or something like that. Maybe 12, but there's a lot of different poses you can have. They're not all like alphabet, but there are some. There's some ones that like should not work, and yet you can probably make them work. Yeah, I'm also interested in that lead, especially because, if I'm not mistaken, it's a Japanese game. So, like, it's kind of feels like it's hitting in the Japanese pop culture world and how it's kind of popping off. And so, that feels way different than, like, you know, oh, a UK indie game has popped off or a US indie game has popped off. And it feels like it's going to become a different element of pop culture in a neat way. I'm just looking forward to, yeah, seeing what they do with their 15 million sales. You want to touch the extra soft shampoo? I've got news for you, kitty. It's very plush. But don't put it in your eyes. Whatever you do, do not put it in your eyes. Never put it in your eyes.
You like having your eyes? Don't ever put it in your eyes.
Yeah, take it from me, someone who's had eye issues recently, thanks to things. Do not put that stuff in your eyes. Never, never. Can you apply directly to the forehead? You probably could. It's probably not good for your skin, but, I mean, who am I to stop you?
It's probably not as effective as a shampoo, but...
Yeah. Yeah, or, you know, shampoo... If you don't put it in your hair, it's, you know... You just put it on your forehead, I mean... I don't know.
I guess it would take care of some, like, skin oil, but...
Yeah. Guess you could do that. Wow, your skin is so extra soft and your hair is a mess. It's a freaking oily disaster up there. What have you done? Yeah, just rolling it in your eyes. I see. What did we talk about? Putting shampoo in your eyes. Never put shampoo in. Never put shampoo. Never put shampoo in your eye. Put shampoo in your eyes. Always put shampoo in your eyes. Bring up the notes for upgrade stuff. All I got out of this is put shampoo in my eyes. Lisa, never put shampoo. Always put shampoo in your eyes. For anyone who gets the reference, by the way, thank you. And if you don't, that's okay too. It's very old. Like me. Five, 6 freezer spots for the next upgrade. And we have 6 freezer spots. Heck yeah, that's exciting. Is it max headroom? Surprisingly not. It's kids in the hall. Never throw salt in your eyes. Never put salt. Never put salt. Always put salt in your eyes. Put salt in your eyes. Danny, I'm killing my eyes. Danny, what did I say yesterday about my eyes? Danny, I'm killing... Danny, I'm killing... Kill Danny. Yeah, Upward Citizens Brigade was really good back in the day, too. Kids in the Hall, Mystery Science Theater 3000, and to a lesser extent, Upright Citizens Brigade informed a lot of my humor back in the day. Which basically rolled into today anyways. Or these days. Oh, nice, Blackadder. I never got into Blackadder, though I've heard great things about it, of course, because, you know, Rowan Atkinson. How can you not?
I was surprised to learn relatively recently how few episodes of Mr. Bean there are.
Yeah, there's not that many. It's kind of just like a special event type thing almost.
Like for something I felt like was on, I think was it PBS that played it?
Yeah.
Way back when? Like
Yeah,
it seemed like it was on all the time, and every single time it would be a different episode that I hadn't seen, and no, there's only like 20 of them.
Yep, there's only 20. I feel like for me, every time
number.
I saw them, it's because they got interrupted constantly by, like, pleas for donations.
Oh.
But, like, I don't know, the Detroit PBS station was terrible about that. They would just cut in so often. Which, speaking of which, hey, we got ads starting in a few seconds, so, you know, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, would you kindly consider? Or Twitch Turbo, ad blocker, I don't care. The Dickens Christmas special, nice.
Few things on low single digits, but I think that's it.
Cool. All right. I'm going to unassign the employees so they don't their usual crap. And I'm going to upgrade us and get the more sweets in here. Alright, there they are.
Shelf first, then.
You're fine. I was like, oh my god, Bond forgot his own advice.
I know,
It's like it's been a while or something.
right?
Yep, okay, perfection. Got plenty of freezer space for each one of these. That's 8. Okay, cool. So those are all stocked in. I will price them in a moment. And then I think we can actually get the employees to go back to their jobs because they're not going to screw it up for us now. $8. $1. Oh my god, we get all 8s in near the top and the 10s are at the bottom. Dang. That actually worked out surprisingly well, and we weren't even trying. Bulls. Okay, priorities reloaded. Everybody back to work. Pretty straightforward. Okay, cool. It's after this. Okay, got you. I see. 2, 3, 5 spots in the freezer.
There are 5.
Yep. I might have to move some stuff over to the side, but that's fine. I'll move the bologna or not to the bologna. Yes, look straight at the lasagna. The bologna needs to move to the bottom. I am fine. I'm doing great.
The bologna lasagna.
The bolognese is what I was thinking of when I said that. I still managed to.
I figured.
Whew. Folks, have you ever wondered if your brain's functional? Well, have I got a deal for you? It's called I don't know. Please get help. Send for help. Yeah, the answer to that is a resounding no. Okay, cool. Yeah, everything's there set. We have 71k. I could knock down more stuff if I wanted to. Or I could also alternatively open up stuff in storage. Actually, what I'm going to do, we don't need to use it, but I'm going to open up the first storage space. Because now that's less or more expensive than the shop space. Yo, Fexy, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Bond putting out the classy pose, as you do. Appreciate that, Fexy. enjoy the limited emotes that are soon to be a lot more once I make sure I get permission from everybody to move their emotes over to this channel. Produce breakdancing. Only at the elderly victim. Alright. See, the closed captioning cannot be trusted with anything. It's just common law, the rules. We lost $8 to robbers. Okay, you know what? I think I'm okay with that. The hell?
What?
Are our employees being raptured? Oh, I know what's happening. Never mind. I didn't pay them.
No.
Because I'm not used to not having...
The auto.
Yeah. We'll pay them. That's cool, though. I've never had that happen before. That's hilarious. Get back to work, assholes. This is why I need the external accountant, because otherwise... Yeah. Yeah. 2 more points. We'll have that available. Were they forming a pickleball? Basically, yeah. That also explains why I had so much money. Is there... Need to reset them. No, seriously. Are you not going to work, employees? Try this. There you go. That's right, Tony Francis Hawken balls. Get to the cash registers. Can you have an escalator? No, you can't. There's only 1 floor supermarkets. I have seen the shopping cart escalators. I used to live in Seattle, and they were a very common thing there. And very cool. Those are neat.
I think I've only ever been to one Menards that had not an escalator, but the basically treadmill, but going up a floor.
Oh, got you. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I feel like... I can't remember if the Minneapolis Target had a cart escalator or not.
Never been to it, so don't know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find like a point of reference in your state that would possibly have had one.
I've seen video of a cart escalator.
Right.
But yeah, never seen one in real life.
Yeah, a ramp though would be better in general. I think they'd be kind of cool.
Pluses to either.
Yeah.
A ramp is a ramp, so if you let go of the cart, it's going.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's probably kind of need to be like an actual like conveyor belt where it's at least gonna maybe roll. No, physics. I just thought about physics. That ain't how that works.
Yeah.
It's still gonna run you back over.
It's the same thing as the Mythbusters doing the kind of plane takeoff from a treadmill.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, because the wheels aren't powered.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yep. I think everything is ready here. Right. Let's commerce. Oh, they explicitly put gates on front of the cart escalators to make sure you do not ride them up. They even say, like, take your babies out of this before you do this. Like, they are riding up with you. They are not riding up in the cart. And of course they say, oh, because stranger danger, but no, like seriously, your baby gets out of the car at that moment in time. It's Final Destination in there. Which, weirdly enough, is the second time I've referenced Final Destination today. A catapult would be pretty cool, though, actually, thinking about it. Like some sort of top fuel dragster, but for your cart. To send it up a floor or 2 or 3. Just wrap it in saran wrap? I mean, sure. That free saran wrap that was supposed to be given out with the whole Retro Rewind thing? Yeah, I know. Absolutely, sure. It's exciting. Tony Francis Hawk has kept up pace with the items being put on the belt. Which means once you reach about level 30 as a cashier, you are basically unstoppable. That's awesome. Balls, you got work to do. Speaking of which, I got work to do. All of the slipping, indeed. Just nothing but slip and fall accidents. And I actually don't know if it does anything else, like if it makes people want to steal more, or if it's just an inconvenience that, yeah, you made me slip and fall a lot. Oh, hell yeah, and Janine's running now. This is perfect. We're reaching the critical level where I cannot be stopped. Or the whole store cannot be stopped, rather. Hear that, Balls? Gotta step up. No worries, Fexy. Thank you for hanging out. Good luck with summer camp. Don't let them get away with it. I don't know who they are, but don't let them get away with it. It's my son. Let him get away with lots of stuff. Fair enough. I guess don't let them get away with your son not getting away with it, or you know what I mean. Maybe. But have a good night. Sir, how many seeds did you need?
All of them.
Apparently all of them was the answer, yes. And you bought one pot for all those seeds. And the next person buys 3 pots immediately. Okay. I'm done trying to understand these people.
Clearly their partner who's realized that they didn't get enough.
Yeah, that's my dumbass husband. Can you just put this on our tab?
It's like the
Yeah.
compactor
Yeah.
broke.
Get this one checked out, and then I'll head over there. Excellent. Ash. Oh, you found a... I was like, that's
Must be.
broken. No, that's a thief. Okay.
Yep, running loss prevention.
Heck yeah. This might surprise you, but we're out of a lot of seeds that I'm having to reorder because of that one guy.
No.
Yeah, how could that have happened? Who could have foreseen this? The average person buys 300 seeds. However, Ron buys 3,000 seeds daily and should not be counted. Not falling behind too much balls, that's good. It's fine, that's... Getting better. It's pretty good, actually. Nothing like a manager just breathing down your neck watching you do your job. I see how it is for these goobers. Oh, we'll get that slip and fall accident in a minute. And just like that, the ice is gone. Alright, back into produce, restocking. God, this would actually make a good Mecha Chameleon level, this whole ordeal. Just pile of boxes outside. You know, just your generic, it could even be just a tiny grocery setup, not a full one like we're building out here. And just all these different freaking product stacks. This would be a good one. Seems good. There you go. Thank you for using the emergency checkout get out. Not today, Woomba. Not today. I think I hear something broken. I'll get to that in a minute if so. Either that or once again I'm confusing Bossa Nova for broken sounds.
Don't see anything. Oh, nope, there's one.
Okay.
It's self-checkout, I think.
Oh, okay, yep. There is. Gonna go faceplant a little early? No worries. No worries. Yeah. As it turns out, lawns, especially if they catch a little bit of rain, grow out of control very quickly. Have a good one, Lita. Thanks for hanging out. Especially if they've been starved by drought for too long.
Everyone around me has a riding mower.
Oh no.
We have a battery powered that needs, but it has 2 batteries to change while mowing.
Gotcha.
But each of them needs to get recharged at least once to do the entire yard.
That is annoying as hell.
And it has been raining almost every day, so can't really go out there when it's wet.
Nope, sure can't.
So then the grass just gets longer, which makes it harder to cut because it's longer, but it's wet.
And of course, at some point, the HOA is going to be like, everybody needs to start cutting. No, we can't. We can't. Cut it out, shut up.
Fortunately, not in one of them.
Thankfully, that's... My family, where they've moved in the East Coast, has fallen into an HOA, but thankfully it seems like a reasonably chill one. Like, they're not, like, doing, like, real nuanced stuff. It's just more like, yeah, we got a pond here. We want to make sure it's filled with water and not mosquitoes. Stuff like that.
Although one neighbor has offered, when I talked to him about some property line stuff, to use his riding mower if we ever needed on the larger part. So that was nice.
Yeah, it's worth keeping in mind for sure. I've never really gotten into riding motors since they've modernized them, you know, to not suck. Like, the only ones that were like the old school tractors that had like no suspension to speak of and all that sort of stuff.
Neighbor across the street has one of those.
Heck. Yeah, my dad not being able to move about so much anymore quickly has gotten a very fancy riding mower, and he thankfully has not gotten to the point where he's the person who likes riding it around for anything, but he's definitely makes good use of it to like keep the lawn up to shape.
I don't know. I think about the neighbor I talked to. He also has a tractor style.
Oh, nice.
I think the other neighbor has one of the ones that you stand on the back of.
Oh, yeah. Those scare the hell out of me. It's one thing if you're pushing it and you're away from it, but if you're on it, standing, it's just, I don't know, something about that. It's probably perfectly safe. It's probably even safer.
I'm having never used one, but I'm pretty sure they have a deadman switch. So if you do ever fall off, it stops. Nice.
Yeah, it would be modern and normal and completely sane to do. I'm just... Anything like that, I just think about. What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, you could fall.
Yeah, up until this year, Mom had a company come do it. But with the way prices of everything have gone.
Yeah, it's just... It's one of those things that, yeah, long term, better to do it yourself, but... It's a pain in the butt. I will probably end up having to hire it out when I... Insert laugh track here, whenever I finally get a house. But yeah, because I just... My issue is just cannot, for the life of me, deal with outdoor yard work anymore. Just the allergens of that have just become so dramatic for me.
Yeah. First time I did it this season, very high tree pollen and high grass pollen. I took so many breaks.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Even with allergy med, just... I'm wheezing, I'm going inside.
Yep. Yeah, there's a point where the kind of allergy meds that actually work on me will only do so much to protect me from that, and at some point it's just like,
Mhm.
Yeah, you better just take some Benadryl and give up on the day. Well, on the bright side, we got 2 upgrade points, so not only do I get to add more sweets, but we're going to finally have an external bill payer.
Man.
So we don't have to have the thing that just happened this morning again. I can't believe I let $5,000 worth of bills go unpaid. That'll be 5 potential spots. Oh, right. Talked about that. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm making a big fuss about this. Let's just... Oh, I know why I'm making a big fuss about this. I don't want to do anything until the stalkers are done and then unassign them, because otherwise I'm about to ruin everything. Stalkers will not be happy. The idea of me potentially moving product. Yep, read my mind. Better to let us do that than let them get a hold of that. You know, that's probably the most sensible thing I could have done, and I never thought about it because I was so focused on waiting until we got this whole section open. Perfect. Next wave. And there we go. Okay.
I think instead of moving that one reverse vending machine, we just put a second one up here somewhere.
We could do that, because I'm going to probably have two anyways at some point. And once we like clear out this front area and like turn this into kind of a more normal section, I'll probably move them both up here. But yeah, no harm in putting another one up here, just in case. Certainly have the money. This store's kind of reaching mass critical point where it's like becoming impossible to fail now. I think the other issue is going to be at some point I got to think about moving some of the Oombas over to that side, but I don't really want to do it yet until we know how much more
Can't
we have to
though,
add.
because they have to be in the storage area.
Oh, they do? Okay,
Unless
well,
they
never
change
mind.
that.
They probably didn't. That's probably right. That's... Okay. So I'll just make a Woomba nests once we get this place built out a little more. Not the worst situation, just, you know. But yeah, it'll make much more sense to like move that stuff around once we get all the pillars knocked down and start having a big store that we can actually turn into something normal or Pac-Man-y, I don't know. Okay. What are we looking at?
Yeah, no different. Can't put them out here.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, so... we'll just have to have, like, hopefully cut down on waste by having just two of them. See if that helps enough.
Well, once they can go through the middle, it'll
Yeah,
be
for
easier
sure.
for them to...
You are not wrong. Yep, you're putting it away. That's right. What are you doing next? What are you doing next? It's kind of watching these people stalking like a hawk. Like, if you're going to put anything in the compactor, I want to see, so I know I have to order something. Hear that sound, I know. We're out.
There's 2 shelves for toilet paper?
Oh, there should be a red for the paper. One sec. I probably got moved elsewhere. Not worried about it. Over here.
I'll clear that one.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it looks right. Okay. Okay, cool. Is... Your one ka-chunk, so... What would that have been? Book, of course. Croc is out. Heard that. Alright, what are we out of again?
There's another one.
Yep, there's another one. That's potting soil. That's orange juice. Egg shampoo. Unbelievable, you absolute monsters. God damn it. That's the potting soil again.
Yep.
Not that I'm surprised, it is potting soil. And we have a big honkin' display of that. Nice cleaner insecticide. Marshmallow Bonbeck. I know it's the consequences of selling so much, but I can't help but be upset at the employees all the same. I feel like this is why I overpriced items for so long. Good, put it back, yep. Sweet box. Oh, goddamn. Okay. Now I'm the problem. Basic. So good. Hygiene, of course, is never good. Little meatballs. Oh, I'm having a super time, Mega Science. This game is super chill and fun. It's been fun watching it reach critical mass to the point where this supermarket just makes buttloads of cash and can be easily upgraded. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. This is one where I'm gonna probably just keep working on it off stream when I have downtime, just to try and get this to a point where we can just knock out everything and maybe eventually just have a bunch of casts I can like port over to the other layout that makes a brand new disaster for folks. But yeah, before we knock out all the pillars, I'll like call everyone and be like, hey, you want an achievement? This is the moment. Get in here and get a super rare achievement you'll never erase from your rarest achievement boards. Imagine all these simulators in the game world. Oh my god. I would love being able to do something like this. Put boxes onto a truck and send it on its way in American Truck Simulator. And, you know, oh no, we're trying to get into an area, but we can't anymore. Guess we're going to have to do roadcraft. And then, you know, different stuff beyond that. Oh no, the road's flooding. Guess we have to do a drain sim. And yeah, dishwashing simulator. Yeah, exactly. It's called Overcooked too. Amazing. I know there's actually a dishwashing simulator game. I know how that one goes. They're all... they appear to be. That means we are fully stocked up. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Got some more lights over here too.
Go for it. Why? Oh, yeah. Okay. This works. This is fancy. I like this. Yeah, this works real nice. Okay, cool. I'm gonna unassign these employees. And do the upgrades. Dev just as much agrees with his shitpost. Yeah, I figured as much. The game pretty clearly is not serious how it handles itself, or at least it has a different commentary than your typical like make number go up game. Also refused to do anything about the parkour endgame segment. Like, it sucks, but they like it. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, it's really just a horror game that gives you the idea, oh, it's going to be normal. No, it's not. Oh, I didn't move that stuff right. Get a lasagna box. Take my bologna out of here.
This is the third kind of strawberry ice cream.
Yeah, There's certainly different flavors.
Basic, meringue,
Hmm.
and this pink.
Basic meringue and pink. Exactly. I just learned, and this is awful, but I'm going to say it all the same. I just learned that not all ice cream can be marked as ice cream anymore.
Yep.
I did not realize that. This is why there's a reason why some is marked as premium dairy dessert, because it's too aerated or does not use enough milk fat solids. And I'm just, it's upsetting. Because I'm pretty sure my parents are probably eating premium dairy dessert and not realizing it. And I don't want to break their hearts because they're going to be upset when they find out. You know, I have a weird opinion on automation stuff in games as well, Mega Science. Like, there's games that have time and a place for it. Like, obviously Satisfactory and games like that. Factorio. So many of them do it just in a way that doesn't feel good to me at all. I'll take a swing at PlateUp and say I don't like the way they do automation in that game. There's another game I played that was really bad about it. Automata Chef or Automa Chef? I don't know. But it was... tried playing it and I could not get through the tutorial without just saying, like, my brain wants to die. It just wants to fade away. It wants to go on a long trip down Route 66 and never return. And...
The only problem I have with PlateUp's automation is it's just so hard to do it with the randomness.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's like, it's
by
just...
the time you get it running, you're past where you really wanted to be to have it. And
yeah, I just have a whole... I wish PlateUp wasn't so based on being just a roguelike sort of thing, or, you know, or each individual run doing its own thing. It just... there's a good game in there that I will love, and I just can't find it. And I know I'm in the minority. I know a lot of people really do like that game. Yourself included.
I'd say I like it. I don't really like it.
I know, but I mean, I know.
I just don't have enough people to play with.
Yeah.
And there's only so much single player.
Yeah, for real.
That one can do, especially with the aforementioned randomness of the automation.
Yep. Good there. Nice. All right. And yeah, when I eventually do expand to have like full aisles, we'll double those. I've got that noted down in my notes. These will be 60 then, but I don't want to think about that right now. That's too much. Oh, I gotta price some shit. That would have been disastrous. 15. 20. Jesus Christ. Alcoholic ice cream goes for $30. If you are paying $30 for your ice cream, please don't. Alright. I think that's everything. We have no points. Don't really feel like knocking anything else down at this point. I want to save a little more money because it's going to be knocking probably like 4 sections down and then adding a bunch of air conditioning to catch up with the whole heating thing. That'll be a mess and a half getting this all sorted. Not for tonight. Okay. Pushing the button. Ah, gotcha, Mega Science. Yeah, I don't really mess with games where it's like that's kind of the thing to do. I don't know. That's the nicest thing to see. Invoices automatically get paid. Okay, that said, I think I'm going to stop there. I think that's a good stopping point.
Okay.
Thanks for helping out, Bond. I appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
And yeah, we'll get this. This store is going to be good. I really want to get that freaking achievement so we can say we did it legit. Is the other store heck. Yeah. Have yourself a good rest of your night.
You too.
Thanks.
Later.
Later. All right, y'all. That was another glimpse at the elderly victim. What a good hacking market this is. Go to the main menu. I want to make sure, like, saves proper. I don't. After all we did there. Good. Get meats and other stuff soon here. Very soon. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Hit that snooze button, because I don't want ads kicking on you just yet. In fact, I don't want them kicking on you at all. We're going to go ahead and turn off the raids for tonight. And why am I still on the screen? I don't know. Here we go. Do this and say, hey y'all, appreciate it. It's kind of a chill stream. It was just more of a calm, just hangout vibe. Retro Rewind, Supermarket Together. That all seemed like kind of the thing to do. So Friday will probably be either Repo or Supermarket Together. I think it might be Repo at this point. Like, I think this was a good pocket-sized fill of Supermarket Together for now until we get into like the real chaos of like the store is oversized and everything is open, so you're free to like customize as you want without having the concerns of, hey, your wall's about to be knocked down because I'm expanding. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Pools. What's Pools? I mean, you know that whole backrooms thing about pools? You know, where there's backrooms? And then there's like pools in them for no apparent reason? Yeah, there's a game about that. I'm going to play it. It's a puzzle game. We'll see how it goes. I might beat it quickly, and if so, I've got one other game in mind. And if I beat that game quickly, we'll play Phasmo. But regardless, let me find a raid target, but before I do that, hey YouTube. This is where you get off the train. Thanks so much for watching, YouTube, and until next time, stay crusty.